It's 7:41 in San Francisco, 3:41 in the morning in London, 6:42 in Dubai, but right here in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, it's 10:42 a.m. in sunny KL, and it's the dawn of Robotic Combat 2026, where skill meets steel. You're watching the Shadow Combat League First Light, powered by Virtual's Protocol, built on base, brought to you by Clipper.com, Foresight, and Upshot, supported by Neo Soul, Solid Malaysia, Just Build, Regen, and of course, Confident Martial Arts. I'm Rashid Saleh, your co-commentator. And of course, doing double duty today is Peter Davis, who's doing co-commentary as well as the ring announcer. Now, we've seen a lot of robotic combat in the past, especially of late. But what's so different about this particular one for the SAL First Light, Peter?
So First Light, obviously, it's our inaugural event, our inaugural show right here with the Shadow Combat League. And what's different about our robots to robots that you might have seen fighting before is teleoperation and motion capture. That's right. Each of the pilots will be piloting the Shadows with a motion capture system. So you get one-to-one movement from the human to the robot.
That's going to be interesting. Now, before we get to know what the fights are all about, or who the 3 bouts fight features are going to be on for today's inaugural event, let's have a look at the rule sets that's going to be on for these pilots, or rather the human beings who's going to be doing the actual fighting for the shadow boxers. So across here, you can see in the background, just them testing it. So each bout, these are the rule sets. Each bout has 3 rounds, and each round has a time limit of 3 minutes or 180 seconds. The bout will end on either of these criteria, where robot suffers a KO, the pilot loses. When the robot suffers a TKO, and the pilot loses, or the time limit finishes. And the forfeit H, the health or the HP bar replenishes after every round. Should there be no KO or TKO in that round, the robot with the most HP in that said round gets 1 point. Now, should there be no KO or TKO, bout continues until all 3 rounds are finished. Now, moving along to the actual bouts themselves, we've got a really exciting 3 feature bout, and it's all very different. So the first bout, which is brought to you by Clipper.com, the distribution layer of the internet, 700 plus daily active Clippers marketing next-gen internet products, brands, and businesses. Peter, tell us all about this.
Well, right now, we have our Russians out, our Russian models. They are big, bad, and beautiful. They're not heavy, though, and they are very elegant and very tall.
You wouldn't want them to tell you that they're big.
Indeed. But putting their beauty aside, these two are going to go head to head. They're going to be throwing their fists as hard as they can, and their shadows are going to be throwing down in our arena today for Shadow Combat League. We had these girls duke it out down in Johor Bahru. We had a test run. We had Batches 03 in Network School, and these girls really showed us what they could do. So we had them back for the live stream for First Light, and here they are today, brought to you by Clipper.
All right, and our next bout coming up is actually two real fighters. I'm on the monster Abu Bakr against Isaac the Bear Quinn Lee. Now, we have a boxer against a Muay Thai champion.
Right, so this is where we're putting our shadows to the absolute limits. We haven't had professional fighters rock these shadows before, and we've got 2 professional fighters here. We have a WBC Asia Super Featherweight champion. He's just won very, very recently. He's been doing rounds on social media. Ayman Abu Bakr. He's been flying the flag for Malaysia. And this is a boxing match, essentially. And he is going to be throwing leather today against his opponent in the other corner. In the blue corner, it's going to be Isaac Quinn Lee. This guy, 2 times Super Muay champion. So I've told Isaac that it is a boxing match, but I'm not sure if he's going to be throwing those kicks.
Well, that fight is brought by Foresight, a prediction market where users can trade on real-world events like sport, politics, and finance. So predict on what you believe will happen and earn if you're right. The last fight is the most interesting, for me at least, brought to you by Upshot, the world's first prediction card platform. Each card is a prediction on the future, and you can win cash prizes when they come true. Will this come true? We've got the man of the hour, Papi Zach. Please, about 15 kilos, something,
He-
against Bibian, who is it's a David versus Goliath bout.
This is the David versus Goliath bout. It does say Papi Zak is 100 kilograms here. I think he's lying. He's closer to 150. He's also 190 centimeters tall. And he could be up to 3 times the weight of Bibian. And this is truly the only sort of place that you can have this matchup. It's very lopsided, but through the use of our shadows, our robots, our pilots, our humans are going to be able to throw down on an equal playing field.
So just to remind the audience out there, we're live on X and Kick. And of course, the first fight we're going to see is between Olga and Eliana. So we're going to go on to Peter Davis, the ring announcer for the first bout. Take it away, Peter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shadow Combat League and our inaugural live stream, First Light. That's right, this is the first time we've had our robots doing battle, and it's coming to you live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, across the world. This next bout is coming to you all the way from Clipper.com. These guys are the distribution layer of the internet, 700 plus daily active Clippers marketing next-gen internet products, brands, and businesses. This next match up is, well, these girls are the beautiful Steel Bunnies all the way from Russia. We have first up in the red corner, we have our 4-inch killer. She stands at 176 centimeters tall, weighing in at 57.5 kilograms. It is none other than Eliana Efendiva. And standing across from her in the blue corner, we have, standing at 177 centimeters tall, weighing at 58 kilograms, the dynamite killer, Olga Getman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the action, let us introduce the person that is in charge of the bout, Alan Liu, our referee. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will pass the mic over.
All right. Red corner, are you ready?
Ready.
Blue corner, are you ready?
Ready.
Shadows,
Shadows over here.
are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Move. Right, ready? And fight!
So the fight begins. It's a 3 minutes each between these two. As you can see in the top of the screen are the HP. So they've got to
That's
be very
right.
careful how they use this. Does it get replenished for each round, or does it stay for the whole 3 rounds?
It
Peter?
does get replenished for each of the 3 rounds. You see Olga Getman right now, 110 heart rate, lower than Eliana, but she is really trying to position the robots right now in order to fight Eliana's robot. So, of course, the robot's called Shadows. They are going in and out of teleoperation right now with the mocap. They're positioning the Shadows, and
Looks like-
Olga.
Eliana's more aggressive of the two at the moment. Olga's just moving back, wondering what's going on, just trying to figure herself out. But her heart rate's slightly lower than Eliana's at the moment. So let's see how this is done. No, she's just shadow boxing with the shadow.
That's
and just
right.
trying to look at how they can kick at each other. So although this is a boxing bout, I think they're
Throwing legs. They're
at the
throwing
moment.
legs.
So,
This is
yeah.
maybe the referee will step in, but I don't think so. He's all about the action. Olga in the blue corner, who's now on the left-hand side of our screen, is throwing hands, legs, limbs. Now she's repositioning. Eliana going there with the punches, right punch, left front punch thrown. Olga knows how to
Couple
pilot
of
these
hooks there.
robots. She's turning away, sensing where Eliana is, and just throwing down.
Oh, showing her back. No, they're now facing each other. There we go. Olga just throwing in
she's
the punches.
getting in
one
those
against the
shots.
body.
That's
Was
right.
she trying to do a kick there? Was that a roundhouse? Nope. It's more like a rounded round.
Right now, the health bars are going down. You can see them every time they get a hit in. We've got to get the referee to
bring them
reposition the robots. Oh no,
Bring
but
them together.
Olga doing a great job there.
There
Eliana
we go.
also pushing on. Oh, look at that. A two-hit
that's good.
combination there from Olga.
There we go.
Oh, getting the
Another one
hands tied up.
to the body. Just getting themselves really excited.
They're moving
And there we
forward,
go.
and the shadows are really following the movement.
Yes.
But what we're finding is there's a little bit of drift, so both Ileana and Olga are disconnecting. These are pro pilots that we're watching right now at work. So Olga gets back into it. Look at the ferocity of those swings. I think Ileana, her health bar is lower, and she seems to be less aggressive. Look at Olga
Olga's
in
trying to
front of
step
the
it back.
screen. She is not holding anything back. The health bar of Shadow Red dropping.
But she's getting tired, or rather, one of them is getting tired. Either the Shadow or the pilot. Oh, that's a great run to the
Look at
to the
that.
head. That
Health-
could have been.
It could have been a knockout.
No, could have been a knockout, but
These robots,
Eleanor's stuck behind her own robot, her own Shadow at the moment. Here we go.
they've got sensors in the head, and if you hit them hard enough, they will get knocked out. But
Going for the hole. There we go. Just
this is the action that we
Olga's
want to see.
being very aggressive right
Okay,
now.
and that's
And
it. Time up.
Time off for the first round. As we, there we go. A
Okay.
bit delayed, but we're still there. So we take a quick break while they reset for the round 2. But let's have a quick look at the replay for the first round. Here we go, seeing this replay between Olga. Olga now just being the aggressor in this first round. She's just looking to just pulling in a couple of combinations there. And again, them finding their way through. Olga again, just pushing through and being the more active between the two shadow boxes at the moment. And Eliana just trying to find her way through, but these two are just being very, very, very aggressive in the first round. But as you say, Olga needs to be a bit careful because she was on a, she used a lot of her health points.
Yes, a lot of the health points. So right now we're coming out into the second round. We're close to it right now. Alan, our referee, is going to get things underway in just a second. Both of our pilots have been reset back to their respective positions. And now the robots are chest to chest and ready to roll. So we're going to check out what the time is right now. I think it's about 1 minute is done. Okay, it's time to begin our second round. There we go. There's the bell for the second round.
They're just staring at each other. I think that's
Blue corner, are you ready? Shadows, are you ready?
Yeah, ready. Let's go.
Ready and fight!
and it begins again. Round 2. Just again, trying to get closer to each other.
Our pilots are going to start knocking
They're
each
just-
other
yeah,
out.
They're crossing over, but again,
They're
Olga
going.
just being more proactive between the two
Yes.
pilots at the moment, trying to get themselves close to the line, but don't take it. Oh, that's
wow.
nice headshots there from Eliana, or rather Eliana's Shadow.
Yes, it's so right now, Ileana in the red on the left-hand side of the screen, Olga in the blue. They're both trying to reposition their shadows right now.
But
Don't get
both,
distracted.
both getting very excited with high heart rate there
Yes.
from both pilots.
That's right. I think Olga is the slightly fitter of the two.
Yes.
She's throwing out, but her heart rate's still lower than Ileana's. Look at that, getting a hook to the back of Ileana's Shadow. Ileana needs to rotate.
Which would be illegal in real life, but
Yes.
we've got these two shadow boxes are coming in, so
It's
still
absolutely
waiting to see
different.
who's going to be kicking, just remembering that they do have their legs to use as well.
They do. This is points-wise, definitely going to be won by punches.
Yes.
Our pilots get 50 points for landing a strike to the head and 25 for landing a strike to the body.
That's a missed kick there, but could have been close. I think Olga needs to worry about the shadow boxers, not the pilot, as she goes towards them. They're just seeing whether they're going to come close to each other. She's walking back. Let's go forward.
That's right.
Just
They're
looking at each other,
repositioning.
sizing each other up.
Yes, repositioning
Repositioning.
outside of the motion capture. So they get to the right position, they know when the strike is good, and then they'll get back into motion capture. They've got to press the right button, get back into motion capture. They're trying to make this happen.
Time now.
Our
is just
referee-
coming down slightly, but here we go. And fighting with.
Back in, they're back into it. Teleoperation again. Oh, Eliana's there. Eliana's there. But now they're walking out of... Okay, we're just calling time for just a second. We're going to find out exactly what's happening. No teleoperation at the moment. Eliana and Olga are just there wandering around.
So just quick breaks of this fight, of course, is brought to you by Clipper.com, the distribution layer of the internet. 700 plus daily active Clippers marketing next-gen internet products, brands, and businesses. As we check to see what's going on with the two shadow boxes.
I believe there's a minor connection error at the moment, which we're going to try and fix. I think we'll get back to it very, very shortly. But how is the matchup looking for you right now?
Well, at the moment, we're seeing Olga being the aggressor from the blue shadow boxer. So it's very interesting to see who's going to be the more aggressive Russian, because both Russians are aggressive. They may look very beautiful, but how
do.
they punched just now was, if it was in real life, I'd probably try and stay away from them.
Yes, because they are incredibly aggressive. I believe Olga being the more aggressive of the two. She was even throwing big roundhouse kicks down. Very crazy stuff. But of course, the points won't be counted unless it's with the old boxing gloves.
But what you didn't know was when Olga's preparation before this match, as we were watching her prior to the match, she was actually playing a chess game.
She was playing chess.
She was playing chess before the actual fight. So is that how she prepares?
That is how she prepares. Our pilots have very different ways of training for these matches because they're not actual physical fights in the same way that you might have in, let's say, the UFC. You are definitely fighting this through your shadows. But you do need to be, as we've seen from the heart rates, physically in shape as well. Because
that's very important.
Yes, it's three-minute rounds. That's 9 minutes of just swinging your arms
swinging
around.
your arms, which is an exercise by itself.
It is. It is definitely. And Rashid, have you had the opportunity to try and pilot one of these bots?
I have. I actually tried it once, but let's go back to the action before I give that answer to you.
Okay. Okay.
Right, let's go back to the action right now.
We're back in the arena. Eliana and Olga getting at it. Eliana.
Again, Olga just being the aggressor.
Oh my goodness.
Was that a knockout?
That was a knockout.
knockout.
That was a knockout. It is
That's
over.
a knockout. Eliana with the knockout. Just
Out of
Olga
nowhere.
missing the shot. And if we can have a look at the replay, you can see that there was a lot of swings from Olga, but Eliana somehow manages to get the knockout for her shadow, and it's
right.
amazing. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's have a look, a quick look here
At the replay, yes.
As you can see here, it was Olga who was just pushing, and then Eliana came out swinging.
Let's see this.
Although
Let's see
she's
this.
slightly outside of the.
I think this is
doing a little bit of a dance there, just having a look before. Oh, did she look like she was doing something? And we're just going to get back to the live, and we'll pass it on to our ring announcer, Peter Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the day, won by a red corner, Eliana by a knockout. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back with more Shadow Combat League in just a minute.
world without the internet, where Saturday morning cartoons painted an image of a world that would no longer exist in a few years. I used to think that life was fair, that if you worked hard enough, made an impact, treated people well, eventually the world would notice. Eventually, you would be rewarded. But the world we live in no longer rewards effort. It rewards attention, especially today. Attention is increasingly engineered. Sentiment and morale is almost fully manufactured. I went into corporate America thinking I had made it. High salary, lucrative bonuses, RSUs, stock options. I worked in data analytics, I worked in sales during the fastest growing period in social media history. That became Clipper, a distribution engine for the new internet. We built this around one simple belief. Every creator should be able to turn attention into income. Every brand should be able to turn content into distribution. And every community should be able to compete, create, and get paid for moving the culture forward. And social media platforms themselves shouldn't reap 99% of the rewards. What started as a simple CRM became an engine to coordinate thousands of attention marketers. This has now forged the infrastructure for the trillion-dollar attention economy. Here's the process. A brand launches a campaign, creators and clippers join, content gets posted across X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. The best clips rise. The strongest distributors get paid the most. The brand gets visibility. The creators get momentum. And the internet gets flooded with proof of work. Clipping becomes the equalizer of attention and distribution. Not because it games the system, but because it helps the world finally see you for you. My life changed when I stopped waiting to be discovered and started building the system that discovers people. This is Clipper, built for brands, built for creators, built for the new attention economy.
I'm living in that 21st century. Doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody ever seen. Do it straight from the haters. Got a nice ring to it.
Lando Norris, he's the world champion.
One man to have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tipping, I'm tipping off the power. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker, we rollin'. Motherfucker, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rowlands. And this white man
Welcome back. You're with me, Rashid Saleh, as well as Pistol Pete Davis. So I'm going to have to call you that because that's your nickname. You're with us on Shadow Combat League First Light, the inaugural event, the 2026, and it's been an exciting first bout rather, between Eliana Afendieva, who defeated Olga Getman with a second round knockout.
Yes.
And that brought to you, of course, by Clipper.com. That was an exciting fight because I've never seen a KO before. That's the first time we ever got to see a KO. And, you know, it's something quite exciting and for the audiences out there, Peter. We've got really another exciting match bout coming up for the second round because we're going to have two real fighters taking up this second bout. Tell us a bit about this matchup, Peter.
Right now, we've got real fighters making our shadows do some real hard work. I can see right now, Ayman Abu Bakar, he is doing shadow boxing with his shadow, checking to see if it runs well or not. He's even kicking his legs around. And this is the WBC Asia Super Featherweight Champion. And he is going to be up against a Muay Thai fighter. That is Isaac Quinn Lee, two-time Super Muay champion. I think he's going to slip a couple of kicks in, maybe some elbows, I'm not sure. He's going to go back to his own roots, I think, and even though it's boxing, he might slip in some Muay Thai.
Although you've got these, you know, in comparison to the first bout, we had two models. We've got two real fighters now coming into, or two athletes who are coming into this bout. What's really important, because they're piloting shadow boxers or shadow robots, what's going to be the difference between this bout and the previous one?
Well, the difference mainly will be that these guys truly know how to throw leather. They know how to throw down, they know how to land strikes. But what we'll find is, when we watch them, they have to find out how to pilot the robots as well as they can. So knowing how to move yourself is one thing, but it's the same thing like if you and I drive a car. We need to learn how to drive that car better. We're good at driving, but to drive a car around a track and get it to the line first requires some different skills.
Now, you asked me earlier if I ever tried it, and I told you I had attempted to experimented with it the night before, and I must say it's something that you can get addicted to for any shape and size. But
yes,
of course, being a fighter, being an athlete, especially this second bout, you have the advantage of knowing what kind of moves and what kind of punches
and the
striking and the
distances,
distance
etc.
between the two.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
although you are piloting, but it's really important that the combinations will be different. The fighting style, of course, could be different. Is that something you'll be looking at?
yes, definitely. I'm going to be watching this quite closely. We're going to get a lot of data from this matchup. So we've got two professionals in their respective fields, boxing and Muay Thai, and they're going to be doing their best. They know their distancing in real life. They know how to throw those combinations together for real people. But right now, with these shadows, they're going to have to learn a different distance. The shadows are smaller than our pilots, so they need to work out how many steps forward they need to make in order to close that distance down, and then they're going to have to work out how to throw those hands at the right timing to make sure it connects to the opponent's face, because the face is pretty much where the majority of the points are.
As we saw in the previous bout as well, where Eliana, although she was on the defensive in the first round, managed to get that knockout against Olga in the second round to win the first ever, well, it's not the first ever model fight, but first ever at the SCL First Light. Now, of course, Ayman Abu Bakar, the WBC Asia Super Featherweight Champion, the monster, will be against Isaac Quinley, the two-time Super Muay Champion, the Bear. And, of course, it's brought to you by Foresight, a prediction market where users can trade on real-world events like sports, politics, and finance. And you can predict on what you believe will happen and earn if you're right.
So we have our other sponsors helping us out, supporting us. We have Celine, Malaysia, designed in-house. Celine Jewelry offers timeless, fine jewelry made to feel personal, elegant, and effortlessly wearable every day. We also are supported by Regen, Re-Energize, Rehydrates, everything your body needs for a good time, with electrolytes, multivitamins, BCAAs, and creatine. And we have support from NeoSoul. NeoSoul is building a prediction market infrastructure for the AI economy, powered by collective intelligence, self-evolving networks, and blockchain transparency. Its core product, Evo, enables AI agents to generate predictions, receive feedback, and continuously improve through reinforcement loops. Next up, we're also supported by Just Build. Just Build, Malaysian raised protein supplement company, KKM approved and halal. They are your choice when it comes to your body's health. We're also supported by Confident Martial Arts. You might have seen some of the training clips from Pappy Zach that happened at that location. Confident Martial Arts for all. Be confident.
So as you can see, both the fighters are now just testing out their shadows. The pilots just getting ready. We're almost there on the first fight between Ayman and, of course, Isaac.
I think there are some minor connection issues going on right now as Ayman is getting the robot to dance. We also have our beautiful steel bunnies with us today. So our ring girls here, currently blocked by the handsome Alan Liu, okay, our referee. But yeah, we have in the right-hand side, we can see Jia Hui, our beautiful steel bunny, and also Catherine Katz. These two lovely ladies are supporting our fighters right now.
Looks like Ayman's just getting the slight advantage of having to use it. But we know these two fighters are going to be very, very excited to be able to pilot
yes. This is a big boy's toy.
Yes, of course.
They're not particularly cheap, and to be able to pilot them is quite something. I think I can see some minor issues with Ayman's robot. The connection's on and off, so I believe engineers are going to sort that out. But right now, Isaac is working his way through calibration settings, so he is almost in there and ready to roll. So after resetting blue corner, which was Olga's robot in the previous matchup between herself and Ileana, right now, you see the motion cap is
used
working.
to
yes.
the movement. Of course,
that's right.
The two fighters have different ages, different ages as well.
Yes.
Similar heights and almost similar weight, or 4 kilos difference between them. With Ayman, of course, he has a 32-1 record with 7 KOs in real fights.
Yes, it's crazy. 7 KOs in real fights. But is he going to get a KO today as he Asian squats? Just to test how good the robot is at the 1-to-1. Oh, but look, his connection appears to be back up and on par. He's ducking now.
Just testing his movement and looking very, very excited for this fight. And of course, Isaac is a Super Muay champion, so he'll be using a lot of leg kicks.
I think so. He's been told to keep the leg kicks
to a
down
minimum?
to a minimum. But I think instinct will just kick in, literally kick in.
Although they're
facing off
they're just
before
facing
the
off,
match.
just testing each other out. I don't think this is a real fight at the moment.
Not yet,
but
no.
You see, Ayman is just testing everything out.
Yeah, indeed. So I think we're almost ready to start this bout. Let's just check it out, and yeah, I'll get to announcing it.
As you can see, we're about to begin the second bout between Ayman Abu Bakr and Isaac Quinn Lee, as we wait for our announcer for the second bout in this Shadow Combat League 2026. Here's Peter Davis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second fight of the day. That's right, it's our real fighters getting in control of our shadows here at Shadow Combat League. It's going to be very exciting, and this matchup is brought to you by Foresight. Foresight is a prediction market where users can trade on real-world events like sports, politics, and finance. Predict on what you believe will happen and earn if you're right. Moving forward to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce, standing at 170 centimeters tall, weighing in at 65 kilograms, with a record of 13 wins, 7 KOs, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Let me introduce the WBC Asia Super Featherweight Champion, the Monster, Ayman Abu Bakar. And standing across from him in the blue corner, weighing in at 69 kilograms, standing at 168 centimeters tall, with a Muay Thai record of 12 wins, 4 losses, and no draws. It is 2 times Super Muay Champion, the Bear, Isaac Quinley. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the action, it is time for me to once again introduce our referee, Alan Liu.
All right, fighters, face off in the center. I help you. All right. Red corner, are you ready? Blue corner, are you ready? Shadows, are you ready? Yeah. Ready and fight!
And so it begins between the Monster and the Bear for this first round between Shadow Red and Shadow Blue. Ayman against Isaac. Oh, nice kick there. Again, already doing the kick. Hasn't been, he started already with the kick. Just couldn't help it. Again, they just need to come in slightly closer. As you can see here, just along the lines, just stopping the time for a minute as they reset to the middle of the area. Again, just Isaac throwing in the punches in early. But Ayman with a combination, trying to get in closer.
All right, so there we go. Oh, someone has put in a purchase of 10 health points for Shadow Red.
Oh.
So giving Ayman Abu Bakar a little bit of a lead there, using some Web3 activities. That's a 10-point boost. And there's a total of 1,000 points to be had in total.
He's hitting him from that, kicking him from the back as well.
Oh my goodness.
20 points.
For Shadow
20
Blue.
health points given to Shadow Blue. So Isaac now getting that boost as well.
That's right. They're both trying to get back to the motion capture here. The action is slowing down a bit. They don't want that.
We're having a message, Ayman saying that my man can win.
Isaac moving forward. He's moving his shadow forward. He's moving out of telemetry, right, and he's going back into it. He's getting closer, and he's going to get to it. Oh, he's trying to get that knockout. Oh, very good work.
Punch to the face there.
That's right. Both guys.
Kick right.
It's boxing. It's boxing. Ayman trying his own Muay Thai. Our referee, Alan, pulling him back to the middle.
Reminding them the leg kicks to be kept to a minimal.
All right, and here we are.
Isaac just moving in and now trying to close the gap between the two fighters. Again with that cheeky right kick there.
Oh, look at this duck. trying something different. He's trying to do a rising uppercut. I think Iman's trying to do some hard Yukons.
He's definitely trying to do something. He needs to get me a little bit closer now. That's a nice strike there by Isaac.
Straight to the
jewels.
nether regions. But it's okay, our shadows love it.
Yes.
Our shadows love to be...
No, again.
Oh, my goodness, kick there from...
Round the edge.
Two kicks right into the...
Punch hook there.
Iman doing his best to block here, but Isaac moving in. Isaac is destroying our arena.
Just getting slightly too excited there. That's right in the MUTTT. My comments there.
We've got
Nice
the last
kick.
10 seconds of this match.
First round. They're going all out now. We've got 4 seconds to go, and they're just kicking. And time is up on round 1. A great, entertaining first round between Ayman and Isaac. The monster probably being taken up by the bear.
That's
slightly
right.
in our eyes in this first round. Let's have a look at the replay for the first round.
Definitely there with the health bars, we could see that Isaac came out on top. He had more health left. Ayman took more damage. Let's see what we get for the replay. Here we go in the corner. Isaac really teeing off there in a regular stance here, throwing that right kick. Dear. And then Ayman doing his best. He's trying to sweep him, but it's not working.
This was a good movement, but it was just slightly too far. And there we go. And that kick. 2 kicks there by Isaac. And taking out the fence as they went along with the fight.
The CCTV is down for the count.
Going down for the count. Right.
All right. Oh, yeah, they got Iman with his hands up like he's won the bout.
Just getting ready for the second round now.
So right now, both of our fighters are ready. The shadows are in the middle of the round.
Red corner ready? Red corner ready? Blue corner ready? Shadows ready? Round 2. And fight!
Here we go.
Round 2. Isaac now just being careful after that frenetic first round. They're coming in quite close now. Great kicking and striking by both shadow boxers. Really coming in at
Look
each
at the
other
health
right
bars.
now. Just getting struck in the face. But the upper body's getting a bit of a
pasting
again,
there.
Isaac again using his leg kicks.
Wow.
That's a great kick to the side.
Now, just to say, these are the first instances of martial arts with shadows like this that we've ever seen. These are 2 trained professionals holding title belts in their respective sports, and they are really having fun with these big boys' toys.
I can see that. They're trying to... Ayman now just stuck in the corner, but I'm sure as a boxer you'll know how to get himself out of it. Just moving towards the kick now. Unexpected there from Ayman.
These 2 guys really have found their flow right now. They know exactly what they need to do. This is why this is very fun, because we've got not just the shadows but the pilots in the same arena at the same time. There's so much to see going on. But look, they have to reposition now. Ayman repositioning himself. He's getting that rotation in. And he's going to go back into telemetry.
It's a good chance.
He just skimmed past the ear.
But didn't manage to see. They seem to be running away from each other.
But now
somebody's asking them to hit the nut again.
You've got to be careful.
Look at this. Going down, seeing, bobbing and weaving away from his opponent, but kicking the air now, Isaac.
So Ayman trying to get in the middle of the 2 shadows here.
He's just trying to figure himself. No, you've got to come back and shadow red now. Of course, Ayman getting an extra 10 health point boost.
Yes.
Good kick
wow.
there. The comments.
They're so confused.
They are slightly confused.
I would agree. I would agree.
But here we go. Just missing out now. Again, Isaac getting the extra 30 health points.
Wow, look at this.
Nice
Hell for
combo.
leather. We've also got our guest, DJ Alexis Grace, right here. She's checking out the screen.
Yes.
She's taking notes. She wants to get in and pilot these shadows. She desperately does.
It's gone down.
That was a shin
Again.
kick. This is a boxing match, Isaac. Boxing.
Oh, there we go, there we go. They're now getting really aggressive. Just come on, come on, come on. He's urging him to come closer. Urging him to come closer.
Oh, yeah, come eat
Isaac's
this
coming in
punch.
closer. Will Isaac punch? He's just going, yeah, we don't want to dance, but we do want to fight. Get in there. Yes, he's trying to get in there. No,
You don't punch yourself. He's punching himself out.
You don't, no.
Isaac punched himself with his own shadow.
Isaac.
And
forget
that is it.
And that's up for the second round.
Wow, I wonder who won that. So, just barely, with a couple of backups, it looks like Shadow Blue won the second round.
We don't know, but we'll see. He did.
He did. Yes, the score has been totaled up.
Two
to none right now.
So far.
But
we will play the third round.
We will play the third round.
Unless there's a knockout.
Because, you see, what can happen now is Ayman, he is the WBC Asia Super Featherweight Champion. He could get a knockout in the third and final round, and that's it, it's over.
Yes, of course, but still, Isaac leads, and as we can see there, just trying to come in closer, getting very excited. You can see both the.
But look at the footwork there from Ayman. Look at that, he's really throwing hands. Isaac piloting more, but Ayman just going through a full boxing round. Ayman, how's he throwing these kicks? Does he train? I only know. He might do.
Yeah, just slightly, yeah. So we now go into the third round of this bout between the Monster and the Bear as we prepare for round 3. Over to you.
Red corner, are you ready? Blue corner, are you ready? Shadows ready? And fight!
Round 3, final round, with Isaac leading the first 2 rounds at the moment against Ayman Abu Bakr, just trying to divvy themselves up closer to each other. And Ayman just trying to figure out where his opponent is. They're just shadow boxing at the moment. Oh, that's a big turnaround. That's a 360 turn by Isaac there, but not being able to find his opponent. As Isaac moves in closer.
Oh,
there we are.
oh, wow.
2 headshots, two headshots there by Isaac again.
But Ayman looks so sharp.
Ayman is looking sharp, but not getting the punches into the body at the moment. Oh, that's a kick to the hands. He's going, what's going on? What's going on right here? So Ayman slightly upset with that, or rather his shadow boxer's upset about it, and looking to,
wow, that's a big hit there.
To the head, a kick to the body.
I think Ayman's going to change his fighting style to Muay Thai.
Just referees just bringing them slightly closer to each other.
That's right. And they'll continue.
Just moving in close.
They're
There's
in
no
range.
touching gloves. There's no touching gloves here.
They're in range. But let's see,
Just, that's a kick. Almost hitting the body.
wow.
Oh,
It's a 360
there by Ayman.
spin. Now Isaac's going to turn around.
Figuring out what his life choices are, but he needs to come back. Needs to come back into the fight.
He's going to get back into the arena.
Even though he's leading 2-0 and there's less than 90 seconds to go.
Halfway through the
Ayman
round.
getting a health boost.
Oh, wow.
And just trying to get this. Is it Muay Thai? Is it boxing? We can't figure that one out at the moment. Who's
What
gonna
it is right now is Shadow Combat League. These shadows. Oh, look, Kung Fu fighting, that is right. Oh, hands.
Hands.
Being laid on Ayman by Isaac's shadow.
Now they're close. They're coming in closer. Isaac just trying to bring himself closer. He needs to move in closer so that they get some kind of contact.
I can see he's throwing the switch. I knew he was lining
Isaac
up
was just
that
lining
right
up for
hand.
that kick, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Lining up for the kick and just moving himself closer now. No.
The bear walking away into the forest.
Knowing that he knows he's going to win this round, but knowing that he needs to get in contact. And Ayman's shadow being very upset right now.
Health bar's very, very close.
Still very high.
He's trying to get some shots in. Get a few more shots to the
30
head.
seconds to go. They need to go. This is
They
just
need to get those impacts.
last
A couple more impacts.
5 seconds of the match. Good kick
combo.
there to the body
Oh,
by
wow.
Isaac.
20 seconds, both looking very, very equal there. Oh,
Again, good kick to
Shadow
the leg.
Reds.
Isaac again, the aggressor, coming closer, ever close to
Oh,
Ayman.
last 10
to
seconds.
go.
There was a good shot to the head there.
Ayman needs to come in.
He's back and he's back up.
He's back up. He's okay.
My goodness, and that's it.
Time is up. That could have been disaster for Isaac Lee, but he managed to get himself out, and looks like it's a win for
The blue corner.
the blue corner. We'll hand it over to our ring announcer, of course, Peter Davis, to make the announcements for this bout. Over to you, Peter.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a hard-fought battle, your winner coming out of the blue corner, it is the Bear, Isaac Quinley. Wow, what an amazing matchup. Okay, Isaac, I'm just going to have a quick word with you. Isaac, how are you feeling?
Amazing, so fun.
Is it what you expected?
Not really, but it's below my expectation, but this is really, really good.
I can tell you're super excited right now. He's amped up. I can see the adrenaline.
Yeah, definitely. You can check my heart rate later.
Definitely checking your heart rate. Well, congratulations on the win, Isaac. Good job, good job. We're going to pound it out. Oh, and we're now going to move to Ayman. Ayman, the monster. What happened, Ayman? What happened in that matchup?
I don't know. I think he had a bad weight cut, and I think he felt it in the fight. Isaac was the better man. He made good movements, but yeah.
And I saw some techniques from you. You're trying to do the duck. So the duck. What was that for? What were you trying to achieve?
Well, it's something that we've been working on with the coaches during the whole training camp. But was to lure him in, and then bait him in and then catch him with the uppercut. But today wasn't our night. We couldn't get the distance. Yeah.
Well, that is unfortunate. But look, I know that Isaac, he's a Muay Thai practitioner. I saw you throwing kicks. You were where did you learn those?
I know you just whatever you see in the ring, you gotta adapt.
That's right. Well, congratulations on your first match of Shadow Combat League, and a big congratulations to our winner, the Bear, and the Monster, ladies and gentlemen. Another big round of applause.
All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with some more Shadow Combat League in just a minute.
All right, we'll have a quick look at the highlights between this exciting second bout between Ayman Abubakar and Isaac Quinley. Won, of course, by the two-time Super Muay champion with a 3-0 win over his boxing opponent, Ayman, who is the WBC Asia Super Featherweight champion. Great, entertaining fight between these two supreme fit athletes, and their shadow boxers doing the same as well. But of course there had to be a winner in the SCL first light, and it has to be Isaac Quinley for the second fight, brought to you by, of course, Foresight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the third and final fight right here. Don't go away. We're still on X and Kick for Shadow Combat League. See you in a bit.
Saturday morning cartoons painted an image of a world that would no longer exist in a few years. I used to think that life was fair, that if you worked hard enough, made an impact, treated people well, eventually the world would notice. Eventually, you would be rewarded. But the world we live in no longer rewards effort. It rewards attention, especially today. Attention is increasingly engineered. Sentiment and morale is almost fully manufactured. I went into corporate America thinking I had made it. High salary, lucrative bonuses, RSUs, stock options. I worked in data analytics, I worked in sales during the fastest growing period in social media history. That became Clipper, a distribution engine for the new internet. We built this around one simple belief. Every creator should be able to turn attention into income. Every brand should be able to turn content into distribution. And every community should be able to compete, create, and get paid for moving the culture forward. And social media platforms themselves shouldn't reap 99% of the rewards. What started as a simple CRM became an engine to coordinate thousands of attention marketers. This has now forged the infrastructure for the trillion-dollar attention economy. Here's the process. A brand launches a campaign, creators and clippers join, content gets posted across X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. The best clips rise. The strongest distributors get paid the most. The brand gets visibility. The creators get momentum. And the internet gets flooded with proof of work. Clipping becomes the equalizer of attention and distribution. Not because it games the system, but because it helps the world finally see you for you. My life changed when I stopped waiting to be discovered and started building the system that discovers people. This is Clipper, built for brands, built for creators, built for the new attention economy.
I'm living in that 21st century. Doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody ever seen do it. Straight from the haters. Got a nice ring to it.
Lando Norris is the world champion.
One man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop chipping, I'm chipping off the power. The schools closed, the prisons open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker, we rollin'. Motherfucker, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. And this white man
You're watching Shadow Combat League 2026 right here in Kuala Lumpur, live on Kick as well as X, with me, Rashid Saleh, Peter Davis. We had an amazing second bout. If you watched earlier, between two super athletes, two fighters, between a champion boxer and a champion Muay Thai fighter, and resulted with Isaac Lee winning over Ayman in a 3-0. And had a dramatic, almost a dramatic ending in the third round. So tell us a bit about that.
Well, basically, what happened was, yes, it was getting right towards the end of the round, and Isaac's shadow, it fell over onto the ground. It got hit. Or when Isaac did one of his kicks, which he's not supposed to do. I've told him time and time again.
Yeah.
When he did one of the kicks that he's not supposed to do, just like that,
Right.
basically the robot fell down. But within a split second, it was back up on its feet again. And that all happened in the last 4 seconds of the third and final bout.
Yep.
So, yeah, crazy stuff.
And that's what happens when you have real fighters handling shadow boxers. And,
Yes.
and we had some great combinations. It was a great fight, a lot more handling of the shadow boxers between those two. But moving on to the third and final round, this is going to be an exciting matchup between Papi Zak, who kills with puns, against Bibian, the Adrenaline Spark. Now tell us about this particular fight.
Well, this is a very lopsided fight. I wouldn't believe the weight that Papi Zak wrote there, because he said he's 10 years old. He just said he's 10 years old as an age. So that's a lie.
Mentally, yeah,
mentally, probably.
Could be correct.
And yeah, then his height, 190 centimeters tall. I think that's correct. He's very, very tall. But his weight at 100 kilograms, I would not believe that for a second. Closer to 150. And he is going to go up against Bibian, the Adrenaline Spark, and she only weighs 45 kilograms. This is one of those lopsided
Did you just
fights.
reveal her weight?
I did. We had her on the scale.
Yeah.
She told me I can reveal her weight, but not her age.
There she is.
There she is.
Looking all 18 years of age.
She's
We're not
18.
revealing,
18.
revealing any age, but at 45 kilos, it's going to be an even match, because although there's a slight weight difference between the two, slight weight difference. You've got the two shadow boxers who are going to be of equal weight, equal height, and that's going to be very interesting, of course. Now, this bout is brought to you by Upshot, the world's first prediction card platform, and each card is a prediction on the future. You can win cash prizes when they come true.
Have you signed up to Upshot? There's Bibian. She's going for it there. She cannot wait. Have you tried Upshot before?
I haven't tried it yet.
You haven't tried it yet?
I'm sure one day we will try Upshot as well. There, Bibian just motivating her
words to her shadow.
Her shadow, and giving the shadow some encouragement.
Some comforting.
Whereas
Papi, my goodness.
Trying to be very, very serious indeed. All 100 and plus kilos of him, and very tall indeed between. For Papi Zak, comedian not by trade, but loves being on stage, but has a way with words as well.
Yes. You are blocking my...
And looking very nervous. His head is very light, as we say. Yes, very light. And he's looking quite nervous towards him. Yeah. Yeah, with Queen on the front of her shorts at the moment. So she's just, well, you know what, she hasn't got her thing right. But she's just shadow boxing with Papi Zak at the moment. So just wondering how things are being done.
Yeah. It's so big.
Of course, it's very, very cold in here, but you know what? I'm slightly worried about, because Papi is sweating in this room at the moment. So
he is.
we're not sure whether it's nerves or whether this is going to be something that he's actually
Oh, well,
worried about.
Look at the sweat on
Just
his
coming
dome.
off, yeah.
We,
It's
last
very
time...
important to be able to be ready for these kind of fights, even though it's shadow boxing, right?
Yes, because it's still 3 minutes of movement.
Did you give him any regen before
I did.
the fight?
I gave him some regen earlier on. He loved it. He loved it. The last time I met him actually was at a white collar boxing event.
Right.
But he had issues with he had issues with his blood pressure. So his blood pressure was a little bit high, and he wasn't able to have that match-up. So I thought of him this time, and I thought I'd get him here to the Shadow Combat League.
Okay, so that could be a concern, but as we know, this is shadow boxing. You will be exerting a lot of energy.
Yes.
You've got to be at least normally fit to be able
Yes.
to do this kind of things, right?
That's
Peter?
right, that's right. You need nominal fitness for this because you are still going to be moving for 3 minutes. And we saw with our Muay Thai fighter, our boxer fighter, that they were taking their time and waiting for the right moment to strike. But these guys, these are not, like Vivian, she plays pickleball. That's what she did for training for this.
So that's not. Well, I shall refrain from talking about pickleball because it's not a sport.
Your face is in a video where they're playing pickleball, Rashid.
But I'm not playing it physically. So we got our engineers just giving the instructions to Bibian at the moment and making sure that she gets her movement correct, and it's really important that these two do it correctly as well. So
that's right. This is calibration time, where she's calibrating herself to the shadow.
And she has to remind herself that she's not going to be dancing, but she's in a fight.
In a fight. This is a fight.
Hopefully you've told her
I
prior
did,
to the fight.
But this girl likes to go, I don't know, rock climbing, surfing, snowboarding, skateboarding. She might pull out some special moves that we don't know about, and we for sure would have it for the first time here in Shadow Combat
We'll
League.
call it the Bibian.
We'll call it the Bibian.
The Bibian.
The Bibian.
Yeah, not the Bibian move, but the Bibian.
We'll call it the Bibian.
We'll see whether that
We'll
that
find out.
Could be explosive.
You never know.
It could do some harm to Papi's like we never know. But Papi,
true.
I'm sure, has some killer moves as well.
I'm sure. He's a killer with comedy puns, though. Pappy. So, Pappy, you know Pappy.
Yes.
What does he do outside? I mean, I know Bibian's like adrenaline junkie.
So Papi's like a comedian, a very large comedian, as he mentions, and he tells everyone in the world of comedy and stand-up comedy. And he does play a few sports here and there, but he's as you say, his motto is killing with puns. So we have seen him do 1 or 2 exercises and sports in the past.
Yes.
I'm not sure what his fitness level is at the moment, but by the looks of things, so
he was
is
training.
sweating buckets
He
right
is
now.
sweating buckets.
And it is quite cold here.
It is.
So there could be a worry. We don't know. I mean,
he was training in my gym. We got a couple of air conditioning units in.
So how was he as whilst
I mean, he was looking okay there. He was looking okay. He was like skipping in some weights, push-ups. So yeah, I think he's ready for this.
But for someone of this height is one thing. Is someone of this weight, is it okay for them to be able to do that? I mean, of course, pickleball is one thing. You can exert your energy, but this is shadow boxing, and
I think it should be fine.
It should be fine.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, he doesn't have to throw out at full power. So it's good. It's good. Now today's event is also supported by several other companies. So we have NeoSol, which is building a prediction market infrastructure for the AI economy, powered by collective intelligence, self-evolving networks, and blockchain transparency. Its core product, Evo, enables AI agents to generate predictions, receive feedback, and continuously improve through reinforcement loops. We also have support from Celine Malaysia. Designed in-house, Celine Jewelry offers timeless, fine jewelry, made to feel personal, elegant, and effortlessly wearable every day. Is this a Celine Malaysia necklace you're wearing right now, Rashid?
No, you can't see me at the moment, but
it's
don't
not.
be jealous.
It's not. Okay. Also, we're supported by Regen. Re-energize, rehydrate, everything your body needs for a good time with electrolytes, multivitamins, BCAAs, and creatine. And one of the other companies supporting us is the umbrella company for Regen. It is Just Build, Malaysian raised protein supplements, KKM approved, halal, and they are your choice when it comes to your body's health. Last but not least, confident martial arts. That's right, martial arts for all. Be confident. Right now we're joined with Olga. Olga, one of our steel bunnies. She had a fight earlier. Olga, how are you doing? You good? She's great, she's great. Do you want to say a few words? No, she doesn't want to say a few words.
No, she's still a bit upset after that
Yes,
loss.
after the loss.
So, yeah,
because down in Johor Bahru, she won. It wasn't a full match, it was just a demo. She won by knockout.
By knockout, and she got knocked out this
She got
time
knocked out
around.
today, you know,
Yeah.
an eye for an
I
eye.
think that chess game put her off.
Yes, you played too much chess.
Playing chess prior to the
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 match,
bout
yes.
was detrimental to not her health, but how she shadow boxed before the actual match itself.
Indeed. But I have to say, she was incredibly aggressive.
Yes.
I think she'd do well against one of our, like Isaac Quinn Lee, our Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah.
I think they're evenly matched with the shadows. So, yeah, I'd be looking forward to seeing that kind of matchup
was
somewhere in the
blue
future.
against blue, though.
Blue versus blue.
Yeah.
We'd give her the red robot this time. We'd give her the red robot.
As you can see here on our screens, just Bibian just
Oh, look at this. What's she
testing her.
doing?
She's doing a
She
bunny hop,
tweaking.
looks
No,
like
she's
it.
twerking.
She's
She's
twerking
twerking.
with her
She's twerking
shadow boxer. That's something you don't see
Every
very
day.
often.
No, I've never seen it, actually.
This is actually the first time that we're seeing here live at the SCL First Light here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's still a slightly sunny morning here in Kuala Lumpur.
Is
of
it
course.
sunny?
Yeah. 9 p.m. in San Francisco and 5 o'clock in the morning in London.
I was
Of course,
just
8
in
p.m.
sunny
8
San
a.m.
Francisco.
Are you in sunny San Francisco?
I was
SF a few days ago.
SF, yes, a few days ago. I think it was just yesterday. I don't know. I'm confused. But it looks like
You're always confused.
I've never been. I don't even know what to say. But look, we also have our beautiful steel bunnies there. We've got Jia Hui on the left, holding the sign there. And on the right-hand side, just next to her with Catherine Katz. You can follow those two on Instagram. But yeah, our cameraman focusing right now on Pappy Zach and his red shadow. Pappy looks like he's getting control on it. Yes, oh he is.
Oh yes, okay.
He's in the mocap.
He needs to figure out that he's not going to be dancing but fighting. So he's just checking his movements right now. Back and he needs.
That's right. The Pappy's looking a little bit drunk right now.
No, well,
this morning.
he's
Too
trying
much coffee.
very different moves.
Yes.
Just making sure that he knows what he's doing whilst all this is happening.
Well,
All
he's
this is
had-
very new for
Yes.
both of these fighters.
Yeah, that's right. Very, very new, but they've had a great example on display for them, which happened just now with Ayman Abu Bakar versus Isaac Quinn Lee.
Yep.
Very, very cool. But look at that, lifting the legs.
But being able to watch it and doing it yourself is going to be quite interesting to see. So
Indeed.
we'll see how
Things pan out.
after this, because we're about to begin the third and final bout of today's event, the SCL First Light. Of course, the dawn of Robotic Combat 2026, where skill meets steel. And the final match and the matchup is between Pappy Zach, kills with pun, against the adrenaline spark, Bibian. Of course, Peter, you know both of these characters.
So both of these characters, both of these pilots, I do know them indeed. This is going to be an exciting match for sure. And this is the kind of match that we can only do at Shadow Combat League. I mean, where else in the world could you have like a 150-kilogram guy fighting a 45-kilogram girl? Legally and evenly. Nowhere but Shadow Combat League.
Right. Almost getting there now. And
is it the cushion for the pushing? He's
pushing
trying to
for
get
the cushion.
Why would he try and do
Cruising
that
for a bruising.
for this matchup with Bibian? Why would he try this move on? I don't know. A bit scary. And our beautiful steel bunnies again, Jia Hui and Catherine Katz, with our first light round number 1 SCL round card. Okay, I think it's about time. I'm going to go and do something else.
All right, we're moving on now to the final bout between Pappy Zach and Bibian. We'll bring it over to Peter Davis, the ring announcer for this final bout at SCL First Light.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the day here at Shadow Combat League First Light. That's right, it's time for a lopsided battle between two fighters, a comedian and an adrenaline junkie. This match is brought to you by Upshot, the world's first prediction card platform. Each card is a prediction of the future. Win cash prizes when they come true. Right now, we're going to move to the red corner. Standing at over 190 centimeters tall, weighing in at 150 kilograms, with a fight record of no wins, no losses, and no draws. It is none other than Kills with Puns, Papi And standing across from him is his opponent in the blue corner. Standing at 160 centimeters tall, weighing in at 45 kilograms. With 0 wins, 0 losses, and no draws, it is Adrenaline Spark, WXX Bibian! And now it's time for me to introduce our referee for the bout, Alan Liu.
All right, fighters, face off in the center. All right, red corner, are you ready? Blue corner, are you ready? Shadow, are you ready? Ready. Round 1, and fight!
Stay out of the way.
45 kilos against 150 kilos. Yes, it is crazy, but we're seeing
Vivian, what's she doing?
Vivian
She's trying to
dancing,
actually attack Pappy Zach in
dancing
real
away
life.
at Buffy Zach as well.
Oh,
so
oh, look at
just
that.
Trying to
Trying
get
to-
things down. And
Oh,
this, those are very unique punches
Very
by
unique.
both pilots as well.
Oh, look at
And
that. Got some strikes to the chops.
Papi's just doing his jabs, jabbing at nothing at the moment, but trying to get close. So it's quick punches, Bibian. She's getting with the double taps, double punches.
Double
but
punches.
she's just getting
She's just
herself
chilling out.
bored.
She's
Let's
chilling
come
out.
back into the fight. She's just coming back in now.
Bibian is like
Needs to figure out where Papi's pilot
spinning around.
Shadow
She's
and
punching the fence in
again.
real life.
Again, there's
Oh, throwing a kick.
he's
Oh,
kicking.
side
Oh, 2 kicks in a row. Oh,
But Pappy's like, what is
what
this?
are you trying to do?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing's harming me, says
Oh,
Pappy.
that's a kick to the side of the feet there.
Look at the health bars.
Yeah.
Look at the
There's
health
nothing
bars.
being
nothing.
utilised at the
Nothing at
moment.
all.
Yeah.
Nothing
They're
at
just-
all. Lots
yeah.
of movement.
But
Lots
not enough energy being exerted.
in the right
Just-
direction. Yeah.
The heart rate, however, is pretty high from Bibian's side. And
She's running.
running towards something. And she's moving right now, just punching. And
Yeah, our judges.
turning around and just trying to find where Papi Zach's robot is. And there, the shadow, he's shadow boxing.
He's just shadow boxing by himself.
And here comes Bibian again.
What's she
Just-
doing? Look at this. She's
actually
dance
dancing.
fighting.
That's the move. That's the Bibian.
That's the Bibian.
That's the move that we
Bibian
want
needs
to talk about.
She needs to move forward. She
And
needs to
he's
engage.
doing something else as well. He's doing his move. And I'm trying to figure out whether they're trying to hit each other or just having a dance-off. But
Bibian's
Bibian now trying
going
to
for a low
go
blow.
low,
What is Bibian doing?
low, but she's just walking away. She needs to face him. He's egging her on right now.
Oh, the referee.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's all right. We're just trying to figure out whether this is
We'll have to
happening.
see.
We'll have to see,
Our
but
referee
it's down
has,
at the moment. We may have to take a quick break as they
Okay.
reconfigure Bibian's shadow. But
Okay.
what?
So we'll just have to check us out here. I think that might be it. That might be the robot having got knocked out.
We're not sure yet. They're just trying to figure out whether
We're checking out from technicalities. He's pre-celebrating.
He's pre-celebrating. Is he pre-celebrating?
He is pre-celebrating. Okay, he's still very much moving here. We are in a current technical timeout. Right now it's a technical timeout. Bibian is going down to see what she's done to her robot. She's going to try and resuscitate it.
So as you can see there's some, I wouldn't say technical issues, but Bibian's shadow is on the ground. We're going to see how that robot's just playing out.
Pappy is above.
If
you can't see me,
can't
right?
see anything. But no
Oh,
worries.
CPR from Bibian. It's not working. Okay,
So
let's
we'll
see.
see.
Oh, Pappy trying to get in there and help out. He's trying to help out.
I think
Is that not
he's doing
helping?
Trying to do a dance right, asking, come on, get up. We still have a fight to go on. Yeah, he's trying to figure out. Yeah. Oh my days. He's trying to figure out whether his opponent is still
get up.
alive and kicking, but we're not sure whether Bibian's shadow is going to get up. It looks like there's some.
I think there's some issues here, but I think
feeling legless at the moment. Was it they had something to drink prior to
could
the
be
shadow?
something a little bit prior to this. Look at Pappy Zach celebrating because by technicalities, by right, I believe Bibian's robot is knocked out, and therefore Pappy should win on the rule set.
I think there was there was no.
There was no contact.
There was no contact.
So let's see if that is the case.
Yes.
If there is no contact for that, maybe we'll be able to reset as
And
per the rule set
continue, yes.
and continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still very fluid right now here.
Yes.
And we're just waiting to see if Bibian wishes to carry on or whether she's decided that her. Oh, what? She's looking.
I believe Bibian's good. Bibian's good for it.
Yeah.
But the robot is having other thoughts. Pappy Zach,
Pappy Zach's just.
you should
trying
try
to
and
figure out.
step on the Shadow's chest.
Why are you down? That's what he's asking. Come on.
But he's really got the motion capture
Yeah.
sorted out, hasn't he? He knows exactly what he's doing.
He's.
Shake and bake.
Yeah.
Shake and bake, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic stuff. But yes, motion capture is clearly working right now for Pappy. But Bibian, yes, technical issues. It's going to take
Here we
5
go.
minutes in total, and this is the end of that 5 minutes. And I think because there was no impact,
As you
maybe
can see, Pappy's just
We'll continue.
waiting. Okay, we're looking good right now.
Oh,
We
yes.
might be looking good.
yeah, that could just be a technical error,
Yeah,
and I think we
could
probably
be a
will
technical
continue.
error. So I think we might be good to go.
But we're towards the end of the first round right now.
Yes.
We're towards the end of the first round, so we might only have about 10 seconds left in it.
So managed to continue. We're going to restart this first round to the last 20 or so seconds of the first round.
So
And again,
yes,
it's
that's it. We're just getting our shadows and our pilots ready. And I think Alan Liu is going to start off. We're just doing some last-minute checkups right now. Alan not happy with what's going on, so he's just
I see. There's a lot of sweat
it's
on
just Pappy.
Pappy Zach's face and hands, so we need to just get rid of some of that sweat.
We're just going to
from-
towel him down a bit.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the workout.
We are in an air-conditioned room, though, so
It's very,
that-
very
that's
well
something
air-conditioned.
Needs to be. He needs to be okay with that.
Oh, so there was a technical issue with the robot. It wasn't due to strikes incurred, so we will be continuing. It was due to our referee accidentally touching something. But it's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Let's-
That's the official word.
Okay.
But
we'll
it's
take it
okay.
back. Take it
But-
over to you.
But we're passing the microphone back to Alan, and we're going to continue the rest of our round number 1.
But before that, we're just going to check on the Bibian's shadow at the moment.
Yeah, we're just
to make sure
reconnecting
that
it.
Recalibrating her.
Yes, that's right. So we're going to recalibrate it and get her back in the game. So yes, again, this is our first event for Shadow Combat League. So we're going to have a couple of hiccups here and there, but we're back at it.
Back to the action right now with Alan.
Oh, look at that. They're starting with a hug.
So
They're
just a
hugging it out.
Quick hug.
Oh,
look at
dirty
her.
moves.
Oh.
Not to be messed with, these guys. That they were pretending to be
Yeah.
friends, and then they
Now
just started
they're
throwing
just
uppercuts.
moving in closer now.
Oh,
Papi Zach, of course, he's
Sweat.
sweating, as we can tell here.
Oh.
Just kicking himself or kicking the shadow. We're not sure what the move was, but that was quite unique. Maybe we will call that the Papi Zach.
That'll be the
He
Papi Zach.
Papi Zacked himself.
Yes, he
now,
did.
This is moving now. Bibian just making the quick 360. Bibian, not Papi Zach, but Papi Zach's shadow. That's what you need to fight. Not him, not him. Right,
Bibian's fighting both of them at the same
just
time.
being upset just now because of what happened to her shadow. So now she's getting in there, moving in close with quick punches now. They're moving in. This is, of course, we're into now the second round of this bout between Papi Zach and Bibian. Heart rates increasing for both fighters as they come really, really close to each other. There's not much...
Not
look
much
at that
in it.
move again. It's the turnaround 360 move by Bibian against
Papi Zach. Well, look at
Papi
this.
doing the double long-handed lower punch,
That's right.
which is something...
Bibian moving around, but Papi looks a bit like he's on his
Getting-
last legs. Is
He's
Papi
getting
okay?
very
Do you reckon?
tired at the moment. Where he's just... what's
Papi's
going on?
on his kneeling down. Maybe he's trying to
All
get his robot to do something here.
Hang on, hang
No,
on, hang on.
okay. Oh,
Okay, let's have a look. Something's happened at the moment. We're just checking whether Papi Zach's fine. So Peter's just gone over to check whether he's fine. So we've got to get a bit of space. Maybe we may need a medical timeout at the moment. This is actually quite serious. We're just going to see how everything is. Just going to check with Papi. Of course, we're going to cut the feed right now. All right, okay, we'll come over to myself at the moment. So the bit of concern, of course, for this second bout. We don't know what's happened. We will check if everything is okay. Of course, this was the bout between Papi Zach and Bibian. What started off as a fight between these two, between Bibian and, of course, Papi Zach, resulted in him just having some issues. He's being taken care of at the moment. Of course, we'll go to the highlights first between these two in the first round. And of course, we saw just now how these two were at each other and having to see if everything is fine. And it was a good exchange between these two fighters. And of course, we had that malfunction from the shadow boxers, the Bibian's shadow boxers in the first round. And then in the second round, of course, we saw what actually happened. But we're going to check and see if with the other camera now, Papi Zach seems to be fine. We're going to go over to the other camera, of course, with Peter as well, just to check up on the fighters. There was something that happened to Papi. He seems to be up now, all well and fine, but we need to make a decision as to this bout, and so we'll go over to Peter right now. Over to you, Peter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, due to medical stoppage, your winner for this bout is, in the blue corner, Bibian! All right, Bibian, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Shook at all by what happened?
I'm shocked actually. Like suddenly anything happened. But it's like, it's my best memories. Like, oh my God, the first time robot controlling, still playing PS5 today.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about Papi as well? Papi was a good opponent, but I think he got very hot and overheated.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, he's suddenly lying down, and then I'm like, oh, is it? He's like, I want to lie down and like punch together or something. Like, so okay lah, all good, all good.
Okay, good. And there you go, Bibian, you are our winner for today. So you get one win on Shadow Combat League. So congratulations once again to Blue Corner, Bibian!
Congratulations to Bibian on a win. Of course, Papizak is fine. Let's have a quick look at the highlights of this final bout between Papizak and, of course, all three bouts of today's featured fight on SCL. Of course, we had the win for Iliana over Olga in the first bout with the knockout. Very entertaining and interesting bout between these two ladies. And of course, in the second one, between Ayman and Isaac, we also saw quite an entertaining fight. So these two Russian ladies really going at each other in this first bout of the SEL First Light here in Kuala Lumpur, and it was a good exhibition. But there we go, that punch knocking Olga out and giving Iliana the win. As a measure of revenge, we heard from her first fight back down in Johor Bahru in Malaysia. Congratulations to Iliana. Here we have, of course, the second bout between Ayman Abu Bakar and Isaac Quinn Lee. One was the boxing champion, the other is a two-time Y champion. And this went to all 3 rounds between these two fighters. And we had some really aggressive, entertaining fight between these two, although they were asked not to do not too many kicks, but there was quite a number of kicking and of course striking between these two, and there we go, both fighters just giving 100%. And in the end, Isaac was 1, 2, 3 rounds better than Ayman, which didn't mean that Ayman was the lesser fighter, but in terms of the SEL, Isaac was the better shadow boxer, and just being able to pilot his boxer for the 3-0 win over Ayman as well. But then again, it was great to see these two just getting at it and making sure that, you know, it's a great exhibition for SCL, of course, in this first ever inaugural fight and event. And as you can see here, the final bout between Papi Zak and Bibian. Papi just demonstrating some, of course, moves here against Bibian. Of course, people were very worried about Papi Zak's health issue, but we'll be giving you updates on his health and Papi Zak's as soon as we can. He is up, for those of you who are concerned, and of course the win given to Bibian as well.